friends, myself Ramesh Chandra, and today we have a topic application of trigonometry, and this is our lecture number 2. In the previous lecture we have seen the introductory part, that is the angle of elevation and angle of depression. I hope you got the concept correctly. In this lecture we will learn more about the problem solving ability, and we will see the basic thing that it required in solving the question related to height and distance. So let's start. Let's say this is a triangle. Call this B A, B, C, and the angle B is equal to 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle and right angle at B. Now let's say if we talk about this angle, let's say this angle is theta, then we already know about the trigonometric ratios. So tan theta equals AB perpendicular upon base, that is BC. Now if theta is 45 degree, if theta is equal to 45 degree, in that case tan 45 degree is equal to 1, and if we put 1 at here, then it become 1 is equal to AB upon BC. This implies AB is equal to BC. So remember the first concept, that is if theta is equal to 45 degree, then this length and this length will be equal. Let's move on another concept. A, B, C, and this is 90 degree angle. Now let's say if this is 30 degree angle, hence tan 30 degree is equal to AB upon BC, and tan 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3. So this is AB upon BC, and BC become equal to root 3 AB. So if this is 30 degree, then BC become equal to root 3 times AB. Now even we can apply the sine of 30 degree. Sine of 30 degree is equal to perpendicular, that is AB upon hypotenuse AC. And sine 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to AB upon AC. And in this case, it become AC become equal to 2AB. If this is 30, then in this case AC become equal to twice of this length AB. We can apply another formula as well. So let's move on the problem solving session. Here is the first example. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. So as per the question, you can see this is the tower standing on the ground, and at the point 15 meters away from this, let's call this C, the angle of elevation of this top is 60 degree as per the question. So first, this is the actual picture of the tower. So let's move on the question figure that we need to draw instead of drawing this complete figure, exact figure. So here is the question figure, as you can see. Let's say this is the height of tower AB. A is the top of the tower, and a point C, that is 15 meters away from the base of the tower, and its angle of elevation is 60 degree. As per the question, this is the 60 degree angle of elevation, and this is the height. A tower stand vertically on the ground from point on the ground which is 15 meter away. So this distance is 15 meter away from this, from the foot of tower. The angle of elevation of top of tower is found to be 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. So we need to find this height. So is there any relation between this side and in this angle? So you can think about the 10 of this ratio. 10 of this angle is the height upon base. So 10 60 degree is equal to height h upon base 15 meter. And we know that the 1060 is equal to root 3. So this become equal to h upon 15. So h is equal to 15 root 3. Since base is in meter, so height will also be in meter. So 15 root 3 meter is the height of the tower, and this is the answer for this question. Let's move on another question. Example number 2. An electrician has to repair an electric fault on a pole of height 5 meter. This is the pole of height 5 meter. She needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole. This is the point B, which is 1.3 meter below the top of the pole. What should be the length of the ladder that she should use? We need to find the length of this ladder, which inclined at angle 60 degree to the horizontal, and this angle is 60 degree to the horizontal, would enable her to reach required position. Also, how far from the foot of the pole should she place the foot of the ladder? And we also need to find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the pole. So we need to calculate DC length as well. So answer to this question is, the length of ladder is 4.28 meter, that is length of this, that is 4.28 meter, and foot of the ladder at 2.14 meter, that is this distance. Let's move on the question figure, how to make question figure. And this is the real picture that is given here, and problem figure is little bit different. So let's move on the problem figure. As you can see here, this is the pole and this is the height of the pole. As you can see, this is the top and this is the point B that is given here, and BC is the length of the ladder, and this angle of elevation is given 60 degree. So let's make this as 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. Height of the pole is 5 meter, and so this length is also given, it is 1.3 meter, and total height of the pole is 5 meters. So BD length must be equal to 5 minus 1.3, that is 3.7 meter. So this length is 3.7 meter. Now we need to find the length BC and DC both. So we need to find the length both BC and DC. So let's have a relation between this angle, this height, and this. So we know the relation, that is sine 60 degree is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is 3.7 upon BC length, and sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2, that is equal to 3.7 by BC, and hence BC length is equal to 2 into 3.7 upon root 3. If we multiply 2 into 7, that is 14, 4, 1 carry, 2 into 3 6, and 7.4 upon root 3. If you multiply by root 3 both in numerator and denominator, you will get, that is 7.4 into root 3. Root 3 is 1.73 upon 3. If you wish, you can divide it as well, and that is 2.46 into 1.73. The product is 4.255. 4.255. So at the moment we have calculated the length BC as 4.28 meter. Now we need to find the length DC. So to calculate the length DC, we know the relation in between perpendicular upon base, that is 1060. 1060 degree is equal to 3.7 upon, that is perpendicular upon base, that is DC. So DC is equal to 3.7 upon 1060 degree, and 1060 degree is root 3. So 3.7 upon root 3, and if we multiply it by root 3 numerator and denominator both, then we will get, this is 3.7 upon 3 into root 3, and if we divide this, then we will get 1.23 into root 3 is 1.73. 1.73. Now if we multiply them, then you will get the value 2.14 meter. So this is the length at which the foot of the ladder should be apart from the base of the pole. Let's move on another example. Example number 3. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. As you can see, this is a chimney. The angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from her eyes is 45 degree. This is the height of the observer, and angle of elevation of the top of chimney is 45 degree. What is the height of the chimney? Answer to this question is 30 meter. The height of this chimney, the whole height of this chimney is 30 meter. If you wish, you can solve first and then look at our solution. So let's move on. The question figure that we need to draw for this question is, as you can see, this is representing the chimney as shown here. This is the top, and this is the point E, that is DE is parallel to CV, that is the ground, and DC is the height of the observer. This is the question figure that we need to draw while solving this problem. As per the question, an observer 1.5 meter, it means that this height is 1.5 meter. Tall is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. 28.5 meter means 28.5 meter. This is the distance of observer from the base of the chimney. And angle of elevation of top of the chimney from her eye is 45 degree, and this angle is 45 degree angle. So at the basic that we have provided, this length become equal to this AE length from here to here. And let's say the AE length is H. Let's say this is the length of AE. So AE must be equal to DE, that is H. Since we know that tan 45 degree is equal to 1, and that is equal to AE upon DE. So this implies AE is equal to DE. AE is equal to DE. And we know that this is parallel to this, hence H must be equal to 28.5 meter. So the height of the chimney must be total height must be 28.5 meter 28.5 meter plus 1.5 meter, and hence you can see this is 30 meter. So 30 meter is the answer for this question. Let's move on another example. This is example number 4. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of top of a 10-meter tall building is this is the AB is the height of the building is 30 degree. So this is making angle 30 degree. A flag is hoisted at the top of the building and the angle of elevation of top of the flag staff from P is 45 degree. Now this is the flag, hoisted flag, and hence the top of this flag is having angle of elevation as 45 degree. Find the length of flag staff. We need to find the length BD and the distance of the building from the point P, and the distance of the building from point P is, hence we also need to calculate PA distance, and it is given that root 3 is equal to 1.732. So answer for this question is, first is 7.32 meter, that is the length of BD, that is BD length, and second is PA, that is 17.32. As you can see, this is the question figure that we need to make while solving this problem, and you can observe this AB length is the height of the building and BD is the length of flag staff. So let's solve this question. From a point P on the ground, angle of elevation of the top of a 10-meter tall building is 30 degree. So this angle is 30 degree. A flag is hoisted at the top of the building. Let's call this be height H of the flag staff from here to here. And the angle of elevation of top of the flag staff from P is 45 degree. So this angle is 45 degree. 45 degree. Find the length of flag staff and the distance of the building from the point P. And we also know 10-meter tall building. So this length is 10 meter. This length is 10 meter. What we need to calculate? We need to find H, and let's say PA length is X. So we also need to calculate the value of X. So let's first apply the trigonometric ratio for triangle PBA. So 10-30 degree, 10-30 degree is equal to perpendicular, that is 10 meter upon base, that is X, that we need to calculate. So 10-30 is 1 upon root 3, hence this is equal to 10 upon X. So X is equal to 10 root 3, and this is equal to root 3 is equal to 1.732. If we multiply by 10, this become 17.32 meter, and that is the answer, one answer. We also need to find the length of flag. So as we know, this angle is 45 degree, hence this imply 10-45 degree is equal to H plus 10 upon H plus 10 upon X, and 10-45 is equal to 1, and we also know the value of X. So H plus 10 is equal to X. X is 17.32, hence H is equal to 7.32. If you subtract 10 from this, you will get 7.32 meter. 7.32 meter is the length of the flag step. Now let's move on another example. Here we have example number 5. The shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 40 meters longer when the sun altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. AB is the height of the tower. Let's say this is equal to h. This length is equal to h. And we also need to find BC as well. So BC, let's say x. Let's read it again. The shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 40 meters longer when the sun altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. So you can see this is the shadow. This is the shadow of the tower when angle of elevation is 60 for the sun. Now if angle of elevation is 30, then this become 40 meter taller than the previous one. So find the height of the tower. First let's apply the trigonometric ratio for triangle ABC. Hence tan 60 degree is equal to h upon x. This implies tan 60 is root 3. Root 3x is equal to h. Call this be 1. Now if we apply again trigonometric ratio for triangle ABD, then tan 30 degree is equal to h upon x plus 40. This whole length is x plus 40 meter. And we know that tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3. So root 3h is equal to x plus 40. Now if we multiply both by root 3, then we will get 3h is equal to root 3x plus 40 root 3. Now question is why we have multiplied by root 3, since we already have a relation root 3x is equal to h. So we will replace root 3x by h. So this become 2h is equal to 40 root 3. And hence h is equal to 20 root 3. And that is 20 into root 3 is 1.73. Hence this is equal to 0, 6, 34.6 meter. And that is the height of the tower. I hope you learned the basic of height and distance. Please subscribe our channel if you wish to get such kind of video in near future.